Hey guys, just wanted to share a DVD that I bought. This was a couple weeks ago, but I hadn't made a video of it, and so I just wanted to kind of share it in case maybe you're interested in purchasing this and you wanted to see what it kind of looks like in inside. It's Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably know who Buck Rogers is in this TV show. You might have seen this at Walmart and you're thinking about buying it. I got this at Walmart, and I think it was it's like $20 at Walmart, and it's the full season. Oh, it's season one and season two, and that was because it only lasted two seasons, and season two was only like short, so it wasn't a full usually there were like 22 episodes. I think season two was a short season. I don't even think they made it to like 20 episodes before it was canceled. I remember watching this. I wasn't born when this originally aired on whatever network it was on. It was basically, after, Star Wars was so successful, that was going all the way back in 1977. Of course, when something is successful, everybody's going to want to, join the fun and try to make money off it. So you get all these like science fiction shows that came out in the late 70s and early 80s trying to capitalize on the success of Star Wars. So eventually got like Battlestar Galactica, and that was canceled, and then now Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Now Buck Rogers was a character. He's been like all the way back to the 1930s, and I'm not I don't know the character's complete history, and I only know from the show really. But he was basically in this show's version of the character. He was an astronaut, and he was on a mission, I guess, and he was frozen in space and wakes up like 500 years into the future. And I always thought that was an interesting concept. And then back in the day, in the 90s, Sci-Fi Channel, and I mentioned this in the previous video, when Sci-Fi Channel used to play old science fiction shows, not like how it was today. And now today, I know the Sci-Fi Channel's today on, it's still on today, but back then they used to air old science fiction shows, like this one, like Battlestar Galactica, like Planet of the Apes TV shows and stuff like that. And this is how I started watching this show as a kid. It was on Sci-Fi at 8 o'clock at night. They would play the reruns, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This is another show that's not streaming anywhere. And like I said, don't depend on streaming, because usually, sometimes for me, it's like a show I want to watch. It's not streaming anywhere. And I think it's not streaming anywhere, but I think there's like a dispute with the ownership of the character or something like that. Because I was like always wondering why they've never made a Buck Rogers, a reboot of the series or a movie. I was like saying, this is like a perfect like story. Why have they not made a Buck Rogers movie now? They remake everything. They have like reboots and stuff. Come on, they remade Battlestar Galactica. They haven't like this would be a perfect series with today's technology and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how good it would be, with today's politics and everything. But I was like, I can't believe like they've never, and I think it has to do with something with a dispute over ownership of the character or something, creator or something. But that's why I decided to finally buy the DVD, and I saw this at Walmart. And this is just the DVD. It's not the Blu-ray. And now I'm thinking to myself, I should have paid the extra money and ordered the Blu-ray on Amazon for $20 more. At least the quality would be better, and there would be special features on it. That's something right now. I think I see the Blu-ray set on Amazon is like about $50. I'm seeing it. Maybe if it goes down, maybe down to the 30s, I can maybe buy it. But right now, I have this, and I have to say the quality of it is not as good of course, it's not as going to be good as a Blu-ray. But it was kind of one of those things where it's kind of like impulse buy. I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch some Buck Rogers tonight. So I bought it, and this is like nice case or cover, I should say. And there's the back. And this is open it up again. I guess it's to save money. This is season one. It's like kind of blue. and then season 2 is orange. And of course, there's not that many discs because it was only a couple episodes. I don't know exactly. I think maybe 10 episodes. It was like 11 episodes, season 2, and it was canceled. But season 2, as a kid, I remember it was totally different than season 1. They made a lot of changes to it. But yeah, I mean, if you see this, like, again, Walmart, I see it all the time at Walmart. It's like $20, but I really say that just buy the Blu-ray, because it's quality wise, it's probably going to be better. And let me just hold on. Let me show you an Amazon what I'm looking at getting. Probably I should have gotten this. It's this version right here, the Blu-ray, and it's right now it's like $50. And again, Amazon prices are always different. It's like it always goes like, sometimes it drops, sometimes it goes higher. So right now it's been $50 for I don't know, for a while. So I'm and I already got this set, so it's kind of like I don't want to buy double the show, but you get like so many. I mean, with the Blu-ray, you get so many commentating, special features, on that. A lot of audio commentaries, but but I mean, I think right now, I mean, this does the job. It is what it is. Again, for the price, you obviously quality. $20. Probably not gonna be the best quality, but definitely if you're a fan of Buck Rogers, it brings back memories. Definitely you can find us at Walmart. But if you want to spend a little bit more money, you just get the Blu-ray.